things. Oh, please come on in.
Am I at the right apartment? Number 143?
Yeah, that's here. You're Andy from Craigslist, right?
Yeah, that's me. And that makes you...
Max, also from Craigslist. Is there a problem?
Oh, no. It's just with the name like Max, I just automatically assumed you were a dude, which was really stupid of me to do. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, no. I'm sorry. Max is short for Maxine, to be fair, but I probably should have written in the ad that I am in fact a woman.
Yeah, that's all right. Sometimes people think my name is a girl's name, so I get it.
So do you still want to see the available room?
Would that really be all right? I mean, I completely understand if you were uncomfortable at the idea of looking at the random guy.
No, it's okay. I grew up with 3 brothers, so I'm pretty used to the idea. Besides, random guy, random girl, what's the difference?
Dope. Yeah, I'd love to see the place.
Well, you're pretty much seeing most of it. The living room's pretty boring, but I'm planning on getting a TV later this week, and that fix it up a little bit. Small, but the fridge is big enough to make it acceptable, and the bedrooms and bathroom are down the hall. If you want to take a look, the available room is on the left.
Hey, it's pretty nice.
I thought so too. Hence me living here.
What made you want to get a roommate? Just money stuff?
I guess. My best friend was supposed to live with me, but last minute she bailed and decided to rent a house a few miles away with some of her sorority sisters from college.
Damn, that's kind of shitty.
Nah, it's chill. They got a really good deal, so I don't blame her, but I had already signed the lease, so if I didn't find someone to split the rent with, I would be screwed.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet.
So, tell me more about you. What's your deal? Gotta know you aren't a creep before you hand over the keys.
Yeah, well, I'm a writer, and I'm currently an intern for the New Yorker.
The New Yorker? That's awesome. They always have such interesting articles.
Yeah, I really like it. But I don't really want to work in a magazine forever, I think. I like to write a book, or a movie, or something more permanent. Whatever that is.
I get that, but what does that have to do with you wanting to move into a tiny apartment with a random stranger?
Well, I've lived in New York with my parents since I was born, and as soon as I graduated here, it kind of hit me that I'm never really going to be able to create what I want while I'm still letting my parents take care of all my problems, you know? So, I took the first decently paying job offer I could find, packed everything I could, and now here I am, I guess.
Wow, that's brave. Also kind of terrifying, just jumping into the real world and all that.
Yeah, well, I pretty much had to when I woke up and realized that nobody else was gonna shove me into it.
Yeah, I get that. I just graduated from USC with a theater degree that I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do with.
Hold up, USC? As in California?
Yep, that's the one. 3,000 miles away.
Shit. Now that's brave.
I applied for a theater management internship just on a whim at one of the theaters here, never thinking I would actually get it, but here we are, 2 months later in New York, and I start work on Monday.
That's awesome, though. No, for real. I don't think I'd be brave enough to move across the country for a job if it meant leaving everything I knew. I only just got brave enough to move a few miles from under my parents' roof.
Hey, that's still brave. Besides, I'm not completely by myself. My best friend, Holly, the one that was supposed to live here with me, she's only a few miles away. She's trying to be an actress. I don't know how she does it. I do not have the patience. It did suck to leave my boyfriend, though. That was probably the hardest part.
Dude, that sucks. Did you guys break up?
No. We're trying the whole distance thing, as shitty as it is. We dated all through college, so it would have seemed silly to just, I don't know, throw it all away over a few miles.
I get that. My ex-girlfriend moved away about a year ago, and we tried to make it work, but after a while it just hit us both that it really wasn't worth it anymore. I'm not saying it's going to happen to you or anything. I just wasn't built for that kind of thing.
Understandable. Shit! I am supposed to meet Holly for dinner in like 5 minutes. I am so sorry. Honestly, didn't think we would end up talking this long.
It's no problem. So when do you think you'll know?
Know what?
About the room.
Oh, that. Yeah, you got it.
Wait, for real? You don't need to meet anyone else?
I mean, I was going to before I met you, but now I don't really have to.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Of course, no problem. You have my number.
Yeah, I'll call you.
Great. Andy! You said you'd be ready to chill by 8 and it's approaching 9. I smell a liar.
Just a minute. I'm literally one sentence away from being done. One sentence.
It's always one sentence. Then, one more sentence. Then, another.
I'm here. See? One sentence.
What were you working on? I thought you just turned an article in the other day.
I did, but this is more of a personal project, not a work thing.
Care to share?
Hey, not just yet. But I promise I will. Eventually.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Okay.
Now, I have lost most of the pieces to this game. So, do you want to be the train or the hat?
Oh, the train, for sure. Thank you.
Fair choice. So, what have you been up to? I feel like you've been cooped up in your room for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, it feels that way to me too. My boss has been giving me assignment after assignment, which I guess is a good thing, but sure is overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah, I feel you so hard on that. It's like every day my manager has come up with a new way to stress me out. But it's all in the name of learning and success, I guess.
Do you like your internship a lot?
For the most part. It pays well. I really love learning, the business of show business. But I'm really looking forward to the point in my life where I stop having someone tell me what to do. Sounds childish.
Hey, no, not at all. Everyone wants true independence. That's what made me finally move out of my parents' place and move into here.
And now you have me to boss you around.
Oh, well, aren't I lucky? Has it been really hard, being so far away from your parents?
Honestly, not as bad as I thought it would be. I can still talk to them a lot. They're doing their thing, I'm doing mine. It's way worse being away from my brothers. I feel partly like I abandoned them.
Hey, I'm sure they don't feel that way.
Sometimes I'm not so sure. My parents aren't divorced, but they sure do argue a lot. And my youngest brother, Lucas, he's 12. He'd always come in my room to escape the shitty stuff. Now that I'm not there, I don't know what he'll do. Suppose he still has Eric and David. God, that was some real dramatic shit. Let's just forget I said anything and play the game.
No, don't apologize. It's fine. Really. I'm your friend, not just your roommate. You can talk to me about whatever. I mean that.
Thanks. Be sure to take you up on that offer. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a pretty emotional person, believe it or not.
Hey, that's just fine. Now I'm warning you, Boardwalk and Park Place are gonna be mine.
Dude, you wish.
Game over.
Dude, that was totally your fault. You're not that good at this.
Well, gee, I'm sorry that I'm too busy with work to be able to stay at home all day and practice my first-person shooting skills.
Are you implying that I don't work?
Oh, I'm not implying anything. The only work you do is taking out the trash for Mom and Dad. And maybe doing the dishes.
Wow. I'm hurt, Andy. Wounded even. Oh! Oh!
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Andy, I left my keys in my room again. Can you please let me in?
Shit.
Who's that? Why are keys here?
That's my roommate.
Wait, your roommate? No, you told me your roommate was a dude named Max?
No, I said that their name was Max, not that they were a dude.
Whoa.
Andy, I can hear people talking in there. Stop being a douchebag and let me in, please.
What the hell, dude? Did you get so desperate to move away from mom and dad that you get with some random girl? This is rich.
Josh, just shut up. For real, all right? Be nice.
Jesus Christ, it took you long enough. I was worried the stupid ice cream you forced me to buy was going to melt. Seriously. Mint chocolate chip is the worst flavor.
Hey.
Hi. Who's this?
She doesn't know who I am.
Am I supposed to?
Max, you said you weren't going to be home for another hour.
What's the problem? Is he your boyfriend or something?
Well, first of all, that is disgusting. Second of all, I'm Josh, Andy's far superior older brother.
Brother?
Enchanté.
I never knew you had a brother.
Well, here he is in all his glory.
I don't mind
Enjoy.
him. Look, little Andy's always been worried I was going to swoop in and steal his spotlight.
Okay, what the hell are you talking about?
Anyway, Max, what has gotten you so desperate that you have moved in with quite possibly one of the worst roommates imaginable? Look, I should know. I lived with him for 22 years.
I quite enjoy his company. Thank you very much. I'll take some quality friendship in exchange for some dirty dishes. Andy, I've been living with you for 5 months and I'm just now finding out you have a brother. I told you about my brother, so this is really not fair.
Yeah, Andy, it really isn't fair. So, Max, tell me, what are you doing this evening?
This evening, I will be video chatting my boyfriend.
Ah.
I got a bottle of wine for the occasion. Don't touch it. I don't want a repeat of last time. Well, I'm gonna go take a shower. Don't let my presence interrupt your brotherly bonding time. And we'll talk later.
Dude,
What? Why are you still even here?
I get it now.
Get what? Seriously, what do you want about? You are being so weird.
I'm being weird?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
No, you've been weird ever since she got home. What, you afraid I'm gonna steal her from you or something? Oh, dude, you like her.
What? No.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
you
don't.
got it bad. Don't try to deny it. I'm not stupid.
Yes, you are.
Huh?
All right, she's just my roommate. It's not like that.
Oh, but you want it to be like that, don't you? You'd kill for it to be like that.
Josh, this is why I didn't want to tell you about her. Because I knew you'd start acting like this and assuming shit. God, this is why I hated living with you. You don't know everything.
Look, you're right. I don't know everything. But I do know that you hate wine. Huh? You used to say, like, wine is something that uptight people drink to forget about their trivial problems. Why would you be drinking wine with her if you didn't like her? Huh? You hate that shit.
Maybe I've just changed. Maybe I just grew up, which is something that you should probably get started on. You should really get going. Mom's probably expecting you.
All right, sure. Look, you can pretend that I'm wrong all you like. But deep down, I know. You like her. Mwah.
Andy?
Oh, God, Max. You scared me. I thought you were taking a shower.
I was going to. Then I heard you guys getting into some sort of spat. Everything okay? I was just teasing. It's okay you didn't tell me that, and it's okay to want to keep friends separate from family. Just surprised me you brought him here before telling me is all.
Yeah. I'm still sorry I didn't say anything. I'm just sometimes embarrassed since he brings up the worst in me. We argue a lot. He's really not that bad of a guy. Just a bit obnoxious at times.
I think all brothers are. Well, I'm gonna go take a shower for real now. Just let me know if you need anything.
Hey, you didn't hear any of our conversation, right?
No, just muffled yelling. About it. Why?
Oh, no reason. Just curious.
Ready?
Let's begin.
Go!
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! You're back early. I could go back to the beginning, if you like. I can never get enough of Bruce Willis and Alan Rickman.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
Ma'am, is there something I can do to help you?
No, nothing's wrong. I'm just really upset that all we have to eat in this fucking apartment is mint chocolate chip crap ice cream.
Hey, for real, ma'am?
Really is the worst flavor.
You're scaring me. What happened? What's wrong? I want to help.
I don't think there's anything you can do about this, bud. Sam broke up with me.
Shit. God, Max, I am so sorry. That blows.
Yeah, it blows. I was just out mailing Christmas presents, and I get a call from him, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't expect to be hearing from you. But with all the holiday stress that's been keeping you busy. And he then proceeds to tell me it's not been holiday stress keeping him busy, but a girl he met at work who, and I quote, has almost made him completely forget about me.
What? What the hell? Who would even say that to a person? Is he a fucking idiot? Sorry. I know you really loved him.
That's the thing. I don't know if I really loved him. Not anymore. He's surely not the person I fell in love with. So I don't know if I'm crying over him, or over how much time I wasted trying to make it something it wasn't. I feel insane.
Hey, that's not insane. That's life. It happens sometimes, and there's nothing we can really do about it except, well, let it.
That's deep. Is that from one of your articles?
Maybe. I know how you feel, as hard as that may be to believe.
What do you mean?
Well, I think I mentioned to you before that I was in a relationship for a while, and that I did because of distance.
Jessica, right?
Yeah, Jess. She was my high school girlfriend, and we talked about the future together so often that it felt almost, I don't know, wrong to ever even think about one where we weren't together. But even when it became incredibly clear that we were not a good match.
How did you know it was over?
I remember that moment very clearly, actually. I drove to visit her for her birthday, and we went out to dinner that night. And neither one of us could think of a single thing to say. And nothing about our jobs, our families, the weather. It was like a bad first date. We just both knew that our time together was done, I guess.
Wow.
What?
Nothing, really, just sometimes when you talk to me, like, really talk to me, I can hear that you're a writer. Your words are just nice to listen to. I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, it's nice to hear, though. I was honestly worried I wasn't going to be able to help you feel any better. I don't have much experience actually saying my feelings out loud.
I'm glad you talked to me. I still feel like shit, but it's hard to tell if that's because of the breakup or because of the milk chocolate chip ice cream. On the bright side, I never mailed Sam's present.
Oh, well, that's good. Are you going to return it?
Actually, I wanted to give it to you first. If you hate it, just tell me and I can return it.
Really? That's sweet. Well, if we're doing gift exchanges right now, I actually got you something too.
Dude, I don't need anything. I told you not to do that.
Well, I did it anyways. So open it.
Same time?
Go.
What the hell? What are the odds of that?
It's my favorite book. I love forcing other people to read it.
It's mine too. I was gonna give it to Sam knowing he would literally never touch it. You know, it's not his kind of thing.
Well, it's mine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Max, I am so sorry. I seriously got as fast as I possibly could, but I hit like every light on the way over here. It was annoying as all hell, and I really hate driving during the holidays. There are so many cars on the road for no freaking reason. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. The door was open, so I just let myself in. I didn't know you had company over, Max.
Oh, no, this isn't company. This is Andy.
Roommate, Andy. Well, hello. I'm Holly. I assume you've heard of me as I've definitely heard of you.
Hello. Hello. Welcome to the apartment. I would have cleaned up a bit, but I didn't know there would be a visitor.
Well, I'm here as a member of Max's breakup support group. I'm kind of the president. The doctor is in.
Oh, thank God. I'm gonna go change into my PJs. You two get to know each other. Ugh. Worlds are colliding.
So, Andy, roommate, it's nice to finally meet you.
You too?
Just a couple more minutes and then it is spaghetti time, lovebirds.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm starving. Thanks again for offering to make us dinner tonight, dude. Neither one of us are very gifted with the stove.
Trust me, I know. That's why I offered. Do you guys know what you're doing on actual Valentine's Day?
I don't know. He hasn't told me, which either means it's really good or he hasn't figured it out.
And dinner is served. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It smells so good.
Now, for real, guys, I can go eat this in my room if you want some alone time. I will not be offended.
No, please stay.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I feel like I haven't seen you in ages anyways.
Yeah, starting to forget you live here. Have you decided that you're moving in at Holly's? I'm sure her multiple female roommates would love that.
My lease is almost up, and I'll be looking for my own place soon. And it'd be really nice to have someone to share it with.
We'll see. I've grown rather fond of this place.
But come on, Max, tell him what a good idea it would be. Some of the places I've been looking at have such cute little study rooms, which would be perfect for when he's working on his book.
His what? His book?
You mean you haven't told her yet?
Not yet. But now's as good a time as any, I suppose.
Dude, you're writing a book. That's awesome. Is this the personal project you refused to tell me about?
That would be the one.
And he's almost done, too. He won't let me touch any of it until it's completely finished, and the suspense is killing me.
You will be the first to read it, I promise.
Well, put me down a second on that list. I mean, I love your writing. And I'm a huge fan of reading in general.
You've always loved reading, you nerd. Oh, that's my roommate. I think she's having boy trouble. So I have to take this. I'll just be right back.
So, things?
How are things? Are we those people now?
God, I'm sorry. That was lame. It's just, I think this is the first time we've been alone together in, what, 2 months?
Yep, sounds about right. Look, I'm really glad that you're in love with my best friend. It's great, but I do miss my roommate, if you would even consider yourself that anymore.
What? What do you mean? Of course I do.
Dude, you're never around. You spend, what, 1 night a week here? It's fine. Still getting used to the quiet. I can't believe you wrote a book and you didn't tell me.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't even want to tell Holly, but she just happened to walk in while I was finishing up a chapter, and well, I felt that I had to explain. It's not that big of a deal, all right? I would have told you myself, but, well, you know how Holly is.
Yeah. I know how Holly is. Are you gonna move in with her?
I don't know.
Well, I'd like to know as soon as possible in case I have to find a new roommate.
Okay, look, Max, I said I don't know. When I do know, I'll pass the information along to you, all right?
I think you should think about moving out.
Okay, what makes you say that?
Don't you think it's weird?
I mean, can you please explain what you're talking about?
Don't you think it might bother Holly that you're living with another girl that's not her?
Max, it's not like that.
How so?
Well, I think Holly would understandably be upset if I was living with another girl that wasn't you. But she knows you, and she knows me, and she knows that nothing would ever happen, between us.
Makes sense.
Look, I don't know what has got you acting all strange today, but I really am sorry that I've been so distant lately. It wasn't intentional, and I miss you too. I promise I'm not going to go anywhere just because I'm in a relationship.
I'm sorry. Alright, I don't know why being so weird. Just miss my roommate, I guess. But for real, if you don't give Holly an answer soon, she's going to freeze.
Okay, trust me, I know. She's been up my ass about it for a week now. I'll figure it out.
I know you will.
Jeez Louise, that took longer than I wanted it to. What did I miss?
I see it. You two are chewing on private property. Talking about some motherfucking bullshit.
Coming, one sec. Andy, thought you were staying at Holly's for a few more days.
I'm not going to be at Holly's any more days.
What are you talking? Shit, you smell like juice.
What are we watching?
We are not watching anything until you tell me what the hell is going on. If you don't tell me, I'll just call Holly and ask her.
No, please, don't call her. Don't call Holly, please.
Okay, then start talking, buddy.
Broke up. She dumped me. I've been declared trash.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna go get you some water. Why do you guys break up?
Holly's a bitch. Holly, she's an asshole. She's a mean human being.
Let's be nice. Drink this and tell me why she's a bitch.
She's a bitch because she broke up with me.
Just because you guys broke up doesn't make her a bitch. What happened? I thought things were going well.
She didn't say anything. No. She didn't say anything at all. Just decided I wasn't good enough.
You're not
I
thinking
guess.
clearly. How about you go to bed and we can talk more about this in the morning?
I want to stay here.
Okay, you can stay on the couch too. That's fine.
Oh, no. I want to stay in this apartment.
Okay, you can stay until the lease is up.
Then we can renew the lease.
You can renew the lease.
But what about you?
Gosh, I'm probably gonna have to explain this again when you're sober. I got a job managing a theater in California where my family lives.
What? When?
A few weeks ago. I hadn't told you because I honestly didn't know how to. Plus, I thought you were going to be staying with Holly. You can see I was mistaken on that one. My bad.
You're leaving.
Not now. Not for a while. It's in July.
Oh, July is like tomorrow.
July is 2.5 months away. There's still plenty of time to hang out.
Not enough.
Not enough. Not enough what?
Time with you.
Andy, you're drunk. Just go to bed and we can talk more about this in the morning. You don't want to do that.
Well, why not?
You just got broken up with, you're drunk, you're emotional. I could list literally like 1,000 reasons.
Okay. I missed you.
I missed you too, dude. Welcome home. It's a murder mystery novel. The main character is a detective who, over time, falls in love with his partner. It's about you.
Okay, first off, he's not a detective. Second, I'm not his partner, so that literally doesn't make it about me at all.
Yeah, no shit, you're not detectives. It's in the subtext, you nitwit. There's a literal scene where the characters gave each other the same present for Christmas. A book.
But
Max, you literally told me that he tried to kiss you the night we broke up. How did that not set an alarm off in your brain that maybe, just maybe, he wants to be more than friends?
Because he was drunk and emotional and couldn't even form a complete sentence. And he never brought it up again, so clearly he knew it was a mistake.
I think you need to take a step back from the situation and think about why this is making you so upset.
It's making me upset because I've lived with Andy for a fucking year. And if he had feelings for me, why wouldn't he just grow up and say it instead of writing in a fucking book that he wouldn't even let me read? What kind of love story is that?
The same could be said about you. Why do you think you were so okay when Sam broke up with you? Are you gonna talk to him about it?
I leave in 2 weeks, Holly. There's no point. Besides, it's not like he'd admit it out loud anyways.
Oh. Sweetie, it's gonna be okay. I know. And I've always kind of known that you had feelings for him. It's part of what made me feel so awful when we were together.
How did you know?
He is the only one who can make you laugh when you're sad. Not even I can keep up.
Are you actually going to start unpacking your shit? Or do I just have to get used to the boxes laying around everywhere?
What do you think?
Whatever. Can you pass me the other controller? Really, I'm so Mario Kart right now.
Yeah, sure. How was the airport?
Crowded, stressful, upsetting.
Did Maxine make it to her flight on time?
If so, dropped her off with a lot of time to spare, so I'm sure she'll text me at some point. Dude, what?
You're an idiot. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that too fast for you? Okay, I'll go back. You are An idiot. Was that better? Fuck off.
No, you fuck off. No, you fuck all the way back to the airport, get on a plane to California, you tell her what's good. Yeah.
God, Josh, will you shut up about this? There's no point. None. She's moving 2,000 miles away.
So what? You did long distance before. Do it again.
Oh, and look how that turned out. Okay? I don't talk to Jessica at all anymore. She is a complete stranger to me. If that happened with Max, it would kill me. I am so lucky to know her, Josh. That's enough for me.
Okay, look, man. I get it. But Max is not Jessica. Look, every relationship is a gamble. You just gotta be willing to bet on it. That's how you win.
I really would like to be alone for a while, Josh. We can talk later.
Message received. I gotta go get some snacks at the store anyway. Look. Call me if you need anything, okay?
Sure. Max?
Max from Craigslist.
What are you doing here? Did you miss your flight?
Nope, I got there right on time. Almost got on the plane.
But you didn't.
I didn't. I couldn't without.
I know. I'm really glad you came back, actually. There's something I really want to give you.
What? What is it?
It is the final draft of my book. I really want you to read it.
I don't understand. Why wouldn't you give it to me before I got on the plane?
Read the second page.
Dedicated to my roommate, best friend, and love of my life. How lucky am I to have found all of that in one person. Thanks, Craigslist.